Alright, in this video we're going to talk about the bow basics. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to know exactly how tight we need to tighten our bow. Now, when I tighten the bow, I like to put my fingers on the top of the stick and my thumb on the bottom of the frog. Okay? And there's no particular reason to do that. I mean, it's just the way I've learned. What you do then, you take your right hand and you twist the bow, the screw here, until the bow tightens, until there's about the thickness of a pencil in the middle of the bow hair. Okay? Now, the pencil should slide through nice and easy. If it's not tight enough, the bow will grab hold of the pencil there and the pencil will get stuck. You don't want that. You want it to be a little tighter than that. You don't want it to be too tight, though, where there's a lot of space in the middle between the pencil and the hair. Okay? You want to have, not quite that thick. Okay? Now, once you have your bow tightened, we can start talking about bow rosin. Now, most of you will have a rosin that looks kind of like this in a little wooden case. What I do is I take my hand and I grip it around here, and I grip it so that my first finger is overlapping the metal part here, the ferrule. And the reason I do that is that when you use the rosin, you don't bump the rosin into the metal because it'll chip. So that kind of keeps your rosin lasting longer. And what I do, when you first do it, it's going to take a long time to rosin. Okay? But after you've rosined it several times, and you just go back and forth. I kind of go like this, a couple of short swipes up to the tip, and then I do a nice long once or twice like that. And that's usually enough rosin to get me through usually a day or two, depending on how long you play. If you play for orchestra time and you practice about 15 minutes, you might not need to rosin every day, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, maybe, and that should be plenty. Now, the most important thing, at the end of your playing time, always make sure that you loosen that bow. Because if you don't loosen that bow, the hair could come out of the top of the tip here of the bow, and that could really ruin your day as far as playing your instrument is concerned, because then you have to get it fixed. Other than that, those are the basics of taking care of your bow.